Well, there are many reasons why somebody would want to become a Freemason, and they tend to be very personal and varied. But among the first is curiosity. People are just curious about what goes on in our lodges. But without a question, it's an opportunity to experience fellowship with a group of like-minded women across the boundaries of age, race, religion, culture, and opinions. Another reason is that Freemasonry teaches you to become a better person. Our ritual ceremonies use symbolism and metaphors which encourage and remind us to appreciate principles, morality and ethics, and to live our lives accordingly. There is a charge which we give to an initiate in our ceremonies which spells this out beautifully, and it is, let prudence direct you, temperance chasten you, fortitude support you, and justice be the guide of all your actions. Be especially careful to maintain in their fullest splendor those truly Masonic ornaments, namely benevolence and charity. And those two, benevolence and charity, are the most beautiful secrets in Freemasonry. Our charitable efforts we do in a very quiet way, and we also support our members and their families in times of need.
Historically, we have grown up with separate organisations, and the men have always had in their constitutions that they would not become a mixed, that they would not allow women in. So what they've done as a compromise, they have acknowledged that the women's Grand Lodges based in the UK are regular in their practices, and that is as near as they will go. They won't actually recognise us, because in Masonic terms, which is a bit obtuse to the layman, recognition implies that you can go and visit each other's lodges, which they don't want. We have a much more modern expression to use. Like it's just like football. It's the same game, it's the same rules, but it's different teams.
And
That's how we like to put it.
And how do the female members of the society feel about that?
Some of them want to mix more and have their Freemasonry with men, but then there are co-Masonic organisations for them to join. So we say that you have a choice. If you want to belong to a society where men and women practice their Freemasonry together, there are societies out there. But if you want one where you can be with other women, bond with other women, spend time with other women, then we are for you. We have a great surge of interest amongst younger people now, because we feel that we can provide them with something they can't get anywhere else. And I would like to reassure people that we are not a religion. We do not attempt to replace anybody's religion. In fact, Freemasonry is a place where people of different religions can meet and get on with each other without their differing beliefs getting in the way.
We hold 5 meetings a year, and we also hold lodges of instructions, and they are basically rehearsals that we practice our ceremonies in those lodges of instruction, and that is where you truly also learn about Freemasonry. But we understand what you put into Freemasonry is what you get out of it, and we understand and appreciate that there are other commitments that people may have, and that you need to strike the right balance between your family and your work and your other commitments. So we understand that. We also hold social events throughout the year, and it's an opportunity to get together in an informal setting, have fun, and raise money for the charities we admire.